Hello, my name is Cord Brundage, and I'm the Director of Veterinary Programs at Front Range Community College. In this information meeting, we'll be discussing the veterinary technician and veterinary assistant programs offered here at Front Range. Veterinary medicine is a dynamic and rewarding field. It involves the handling and management of animals, either individual animals or animals in groups and herds. It involves diagnostic testing, which may include laboratory tests or diagnostic imaging. Can include treatments, surgery, bandaging, and medication treatments, and the care of those animals, monitoring them and supporting them throughout their entire lives. Three of the professional careers that work in veterinary medicine include veterinary assistants, veterinary nurses or technicians, and veterinarians. We have a veterinary assistant certificate program and a veterinary nursing or technician program at Front Range Community College. The veterinary assistant program can be completed in 1 or 2 semesters and includes 16.25 credits. Our veterinary nursing or technician program allows folks to become licensed as certified or registered veterinary technicians. It is a 2-year program, requires 72 credits, and provides extensive technical training. If you'd like to become a veterinarian requires a bachelor's degree and then 4 additional years of doctoral training that's done after the undergraduate career. That program is not currently offered at Front Range Community College. One unique feature about all 3 of these career paths is that they allow students to be able to work with all classes of animal species, whether that's pets, large pets like dogs and cats, or pocket pets like rodents, large animals, horses, livestock, wildlife, exotic animals, or research animals. You can do all of that with any of those degree paths that we mentioned. Our veterinary assistant program at Front Range Community College is accredited by the National Association of Veterinary Technicians of America. This nationally accredited certificate program provides training for veterinary health and handling of a variety of domesticated animal species, focuses on tasks for assisting the technician and veterinarians as a critical member of the medical team. It can be completed in 1 semester or more depending on what your work-life demands entail, and it can be started while students are in high school. Upon completion of our veterinary assistant program, our students will be able to, in a veterinary environment, maintain a clean and safe work environment, assist with client relations and front desk responsibilities, perform proper drug and medical device handling and inventory procedures, properly restrain small animals, pocket pets, and exotics while maintaining a fear-free approach, recognize normal versus abnormal vital physiologic values, recognize normal versus abnormal animal behavior, assist with small animal nursing and surgical preparatory procedures, provide routine record keeping and observation of hospitalized patients, assist and set up a variety of clinical pathology diagnostic laboratory procedures, and perform radiology safety measures and assist with diagnostic radiography. Those learning outcomes and the skills associated with them are taught in our veterinary assistant courses. There are 8 veterinary assistant courses that collectively are 16.25 credits. You can take these all in 1 semester or break them up over multiple semesters. Most students choose to do this over 2 semesters, where the first semester they take veterinary medical terminology, veterinary assistant restraint and handling, office procedures and relations, and applied companion animal behavior. Then the second semester they'll take assistant large animal nursing, veterinary assistant surgery and nursing, veterinary assistant lab and clinical procedures, and then after the completion of all their courses, a 5-week internship for 100 hours. There are several clear advantages to our veterinary assistant program. Material in that program is covered in much less depth than it is in our veterinary technician program. That means it requires less investment of time and funds, and you can choose the pace in which you complete the program. There's a limited required task list, it's less academically challenging, and our class sizes are smaller. For high school students and working professionals, our classes are held in the afternoon. You earn a certificate of completion from Front Range at the end of the program and are then qualified to take the National Veterinary Assistant exam, which earns you national certification. Our veterinary terminology and our office procedures classes that are taught within the assistant program are transferable to our veterinary technician program. So at the end of the veterinary assistant, you've already completed 2 classes that are components of the veterinary technician program. The Veterinary Technician program at Front Range Community College is a nationally accredited 2-year program. It's accredited by the American Veterinary Medical Association and earns graduates an Associates of Applied Science degree. This technical nursing education is provided in partnership with over 85 veterinary hospitals and animal facilities. It requires prerequisite courses. These courses can be taken in high school, and then a secondary application is submitted in addition to the Front Range application that requires that you have a diploma or GED at the time of entry into the technician program. It meets the requirements for the Veterinary Technician National Examination, and that's required in order to obtain national licensure. Upon completion of the Veterinary Technician program, you will be able to provide health care to a variety of species, demonstrate assessment techniques, proper care and handling of animals, manage patients in all phases of anesthetic procedures, handle and carry out diagnostic analysis of laboratory specimens, evaluate laboratory results in conjunction with a veterinarian, administer and dispense prescribed drugs to patients, provide appropriate client education and communicate professionally, perform medical imaging and dentistry procedures as appropriate, provide proper instruments, supplies, and environments to maintain surgical procedures, and maintain a work environment that ensures the safety of clients, animals, and staff. Effective fall 2026, we've updated the prerequisite course requirements that are needed for entry into our veterinary technician program. Those will include Biology 1111, which is General College Biology or its equivalent, English 1031 Technical Writing or 1021 College Composition or its equivalent, Math 1140 Career Mathematics or higher or their equivalent, and an elective course, either Advancing Academic Achievement course or Guaranteed Transfer course from another institution or from Front Range Community College, or our own Veterinary 1009, which is our Companion Animal Behavior course. Our veterinary technician program has both fall and spring application cycles so that students can start in either the fall or spring semesters. Application requirements include a diploma or GED, 15 hours of experience, either paid or unpaid, with an animal care professional, and completion of the prerequisite courses we've already outlined with a 3.0 GPA or higher. Admissions criteria is then based on what our program capacity is, number of students we're able to accommodate, students' cumulative GPA, and after enrollment is granted, students must provide proof of rabies protective immunity. Applicants are not required to be vaccinated for rabies prior to applying to the program. However, after receiving an initial offer for admissions, students are then required to be vaccinated. Students are required to receive a series of 2 rabies vaccinations, and these must be completed at least 20 days prior to the start of veterinary technician classes. The 2-shot requirement allows you to have protective immunity for the duration of your program. These must be completed on day 0 and day 7. You can elect to do a 3rd rabies vaccination that's supposed to provide lifelong immunity, but it's not required for the program. Advanced planning for this is necessary in order to make sure you get those vaccines done prior to that 28-day deadline in order to start the program. The Veterinary Technician program at Front Range Community College is a full-time 4-semester program. In addition to the prerequisite courses that you have, there will be 57 additional credits so that your degree is a total of 71 total units. Each semester is full-time and consists of at least 6 different courses. In addition to these required courses, microbiology must be completed at some point while you're in the program. This can be done whenever you choose. Students in our veterinary technician program will have the opportunity to work with all types of animal species. They can be very physical, sometimes working with large animals in rough environmental conditions. They get admitted in cohorts. Our fall and spring cohorts have students that are going to be together for the duration of our program. They are taught in laboratory, clinical classroom, and in field training environments. And they'll learn some essential skills. The American Veterinary Medical Association has outlined 300 different technical and nursing skills that students will learn while they're in our program. These are taught in a hybrid fashion, so students will have both a combination of online and in-person classes. These can be academically challenging, and depending on those technical skills and where they're taught, sometimes there can be some limited flexibility that may not always be convenient. In order to receive veterinary technician licensure, veterinary technicians must pass a national examination. This is the VTNE, or Veterinary Technician National Examination. One requirement for that examination is that you've completed our program. Following completion of our program, you can then sit for that examination. Nationally, the pass rate for the VTNE is 64.63% last year. Front Range Community College's candidate pass rate was 86.96. We do our best to make sure that you are as prepared as possible to be able to be successful in that examination. With licensure, you can then qualify to work as a veterinary technician across the United States. What we provided is just a quick overview of the veterinary programs offered at Front Range Community College. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. My contact information is located here on this slide. Thank you for your interest in our program. Take care.